After loss, joy feels just different. You don't take a single heartbeat for granted anymore. Pregnancy becomes both a miracle and a quiet act of courage. Hi, I am Christina, or Kiki for short. I have had a miscarriage before, and I couldn't fully enjoy the first half of my next pregnancy. My mind kept preparing for the worst, even while I felt like I should be celebrating. If you've experienced loss before, you probably understand that strange space where hope and fear live together. It's confusing, it's exhausting, but it is very, very real. I want to invite you to walk this journey with me. Not a perfect, glowing version of pregnancy, but the one that is honest and true to myself. So I'm over here trying to work in front of my PC, trying to do some 3D art. But I swear I am just stressing. I can feel my heart racing. It's not good. It's really not good. I think it's the fact that I am 9 weeks pregnant. As you can see right over here. I am just stressed because last time this is when things went wrong. And I don't want that to happen again. I really don't. In the past days, I feel like I've been obsessing all over my symptoms. One day I don't feel that sick, the next day I feel sick. Today again I don't feel sick and I just am scared that is a bad sign. It's just this is the only thing sometimes I cannot handle in pregnancy, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate. Because pregnancy is such a blessed state. You're so just overwhelmed with emotion. You're happy that you're pregnant. You're trying your best to make your body a temple that is having the best nutrients and ingredients ever for your baby. But it's not working out like that every day. I feel bad if I don't eat the right way, even if I'm sick or not. I did give myself the challenge of this time around. I do not want to complain because at the end of the day, I am pregnant and I'm grateful. But whenever I am stressed out, it's so hard to stay graceful about these things. And again, I feel guilty that I am stressed. When does this, I don't know, make sense? Again, I feel like I'm just complaining. This was one of the many episodes of me stressing out during my first trimester. First of all, if you are in that space right now that I have been, where you cannot fully relax, where you're scared to get too excited, that doesn't mean you're doing pregnancy wrong necessarily. It doesn't mean that you're ungrateful. It just means that you've been hurt before. After loss, your brain just tries to protect you. It braces, it prepares, it whispers, don't get too attached. And honestly, that's just how we are built. It is just survival. You don't have to force yourself to feel a certain way. You don't have to be the glowing, carefree pregnant woman if that's not your reality right now. Everyone handles stress differently. Some people celebrate loudly, some stay quiet and just cautious. And that is all okay. This is still your journey. You're still the one who is experiencing everything. However you're feeling today, that's valid. You don't have to control the whole pregnancy. There's so many things out of your hand. And you just have to take on today the best you can and that is perfectly enough. I just wanted to share this with you so both of us can just step into the future more confidently. And for the rest of the video, my old self is going to talk about my pregnancy symptoms for the first trimester and my traumatic experience with smells. Hey, hello again. Today is Monday and I am officially 10 weeks pregnant. The last week has been quite intense. I am over here just trying to get myself presentable a bit, if that's even possible. I'm not sure if anybody can relate, but I'm the type of person who gets sick if I eat eggs in the morning. I don't know why, it's just something along the lines of my belly just cannot digest it properly. Well, the problem is that because of the sickness, I've been, not eating enough meat. I am very concerned about my protein intake, so I am really trying to have eggs for breakfast. But it means that I will have to suffer for, the next half a day. I also wanted to update you on how was week 9. It has been a roller coaster. I think I finally got my first pregnancy mental breakdown, or is that how I'm supposed to word it? Is that how it's called? Yeah, look at that. I have a little strawberry in my belly. I don't know, I feel like my sickness, especially this week, it just comes and goes. Some days I feel okay, some days I feel quite sick, like today if I have eggs for breakfast. Because I haven't been feeling sick, I also started taking my iron pill again. Again, it's just me worrying that, making sure that everything is in my body that my baby needs. But I still have a problem with meat. We have been, of course, eating very, very safe meats that I can have, like sausages, hot dogs. Ground beef is fine if it's incorporated in some kind of sauce. So those have been fine, but any meat that is stringy, I just cannot deal with it. Had like a pack of marinated chicken in the freezer. I was like, okay, let's try it. Hopefully I will be fine. Well, unfortunately, that's not what happened. We cooked the chicken in the air fryer like we usually do. But not only I could not eat it, after eating, the smell became so incredibly bad. It filled up the whole house so much that it didn't matter that you open all windows everywhere. I literally felt like I was being tortured by this smell and I could not escape it. It got so bad that I decided that if I have to smell this for one more second, I will literally just get out of the house because I just cannot stand it. In my distress, I went out to the balcony to try to get some fresh air and I was just stuck there until the house was airing out. It never happened. I smelled this horrible, disgusting chicken smell even at 5 in the morning whenever I woke up for my regular morning pregnancy pee. I had such a mental breakdown. I was crying. My husband was just laughing at me, like not understanding what is the big deal. I felt like my whole house became a torture device. And I was in the worst agony ever, and I wished that my nose would fall off. I think this scarred me for life, and I'm not sure if I will be able to eat chicken thigh for the rest of my life. Feeling just out of breath, like I cannot breathe through my nose, through my mouth. It's still going heavy, it's worse than ever, it's very exhausting. All I want to eat is cereal and fruits and milk. On Wednesday, we will be going to the gynecologist, to the doctors again. I'm super excited to see the baby again, to see everything's good. That's all I want to hear, that everything's okay, and that's it. I get so angry about the slightest inconveniences. I don't know if other people have pregnancy anger. Please tell me if you do, that I'm not alone. I get so annoyed at anything and anyone. Truly bless my husband for putting up with me. I just cannot control myself. I just burst and I don't know what to do with myself. I feel so bad because I know that it's not normal to act like this. Even whenever it's happening, I know it's not that bad. It's okay. Don't be that mad. I still am super mad. And I feel bad about it. Yeah, bunny. Tomorrow we are going to Vilnius because my passport is ready with my new name. It's been almost a year since we got married and we took care of all the paperwork as soon as possible. So this is not on us. This is on just me being a foreigner in Lithuania and having to go to embassies, and all the systems are so complicated. But nonetheless, we had fun. After collecting my passport, we strolled around the old town a bit, but we knew where we were headed, as we had one more mission that was just as important as collecting my new passport. They make the best smash burgers. On the way back to the train station, we had to get some kind of refreshing drink. And my husband had to grab his favorite cherry liquor as well while I was posing in the bathroom mirror. Got it. I just got home from shopping. It's 1 right now. I am already done for the day. I already feel super tired. My husband requested my protein blueberry muffin. I'm not gonna lie, my husband rarely requests any kind of food for me. He's usually not picky, he's fine with everything. But whenever he does, it's like my heart flutters. At that point, I know that this is my calling for today. This is my goal, make him some blueberry muffins. Hey, welcome back. I think you can see Rennie sleeping over there. So I've been slacking on my pregnancy updates recently. I mean, mostly because I just didn't want to keep repeating myself. These past 2 weeks, I think, just merged into one. They were very similar, and I struggled with a lot of anxiety of having another miscarriage. Felt like, oh, why should I record if, it will be gone anyway? Why should I put in all of this effort? And I don't feel proud about these emotions, but they were definitely there. So we made it to 12 weeks. Crazy. What my symptoms have been mainly, and what I have been dealing with, was I kept stressing out how my nausea is slowly fading away, and I couldn't make out like what was going on, because one day I would feel sick and the next day I would feel fine, and then one day I would feel sick and next day I would feel fine, and slowly my nausea over time just disappeared like this. And instead of my nausea, what I have is headaches, which to be honest, I don't know which one is worse at this point. Like any normal people, I had headaches in my life, but these headaches are so much more painful than just regular headaches. Combined with my nose congestion, it just amplified themselves. I tried nasal sprays and they just don't work for me, like they just sting. and it makes everything more miserable up there. I am not sleeping well. I have been not sleeping well in these past 2 weeks. It could be many things. First of all, me not being able to breathe during the night doesn't help. In the mornings, I cannot sleep in either because my lower back just hurts so much. I need to get out of bed. Also, my sleep schedule have been just affected by taking naps. This time around with this pregnancy, taking naps, I feel like I wake up feeling worse. I wake up feeling nauseous. Even now, I would love to take a nap. It just does not help. So other than the discomfort of my lower back and my headaches every night at around 9, 10, and after, my cramping came back. And this time around, it's actually a bit deeper, more painful cramps than what I've experienced in the first. The cramps right now definitely feel quite painful. Another thing that happened on week 10, the visit went well. Everything seemed great. Everything looked great. I finally got my pregnancy book, or a little booklet where all your information is. And I asked my husband, if the doctor allows, of course, to take a video or film the screen of the ultrasound machine. And thankfully, our doctor agreed. I'm pretty sure I will insert a clip here or somewhere. My husband managed to take a video of our little baby, our little bean. The baby was just there, chilling, not moving. The second he put down the camera, the baby started wiggling around and moving, and the doctor said that, oh, look, it's, hiding its little face. It's shy from the camera. So, which was so reassuring to see, to be honest. In some ways, it made me feel so much more confident in this pregnancy. I keep rewatching the videos even till this day. It filled my heart with so much joy. So yeah, it just makes me more excited for our next visit, which will be on week 13. This is supposed to be the first high resolution ultrasound. Yeah, we are just looking forward to it. I heard that, this is when you get to know the gender of the baby. Doctors count all the little fingers, all the little digits. It is such an interesting feeling. I never was the type of person who wanted a kid, or in my teenager years, I genuinely thought that I will not have a kid ever. Of course, whenever you're a teenager, you don't want a kid. You're just not there at that time of your life. You're just not in that phase. And, having a good partner, having a good husband definitely, triggered these feelings. And just in general, watching all of these mommy YouTubers triggered these feelings for me. I don't know, I just felt such a excitement about being a mom and how much I want to be a mom and take care of this little creature that will come out of me at some point in homemaking. I don't know, the more you watch it, the more you appreciate it, I guess. For me, it's always have been like that. I just need some kind of reference or understanding of how life like that could look like, so I can imagine myself and be like, yeah, that seems like something I would do or something I would like. Alright. See you whenever I will have my doctor's visit or whatever I try to film or decide to film.